Purple Positivity with Justin Ekstrom, brought to you by 7th Avenue Pizza. Grab one at your local grocery store or your local holiday station. 7th Avenue Pizza, before pizza became trendy.
Welcome into another episode of Purple Positivity. My name is Justin Ekstrom at the Sports Crib 21. Not a whole lot of positive to talk about that Bengals game that feels like it was 8 years ago. It's only been a week ago since this recording, and from this recording, I should say. And I'm just a little confused because I was told Nick Mullins, was the safe play, was the one that was going to not screw up in the red zone. He's the guy that will absolutely not throw a 6-inch interception into a guy that is 390 pounds right into his lap. So that is the thing. That is not good. Like, that was one of the weirdest interceptions. Takes points off the board, ultimately lose in overtime. Tough way, because now they're on the outside looking in for the playoffs, which, being honest here with ourselves, we got to be honest. If you guys know me, I am full disclosure, full honesty. Do we really want to watch them in the playoffs? First round against, Philly. Philly could be the second seed. Even Niners, I mean, I know we beat the Niners once, but Niners are unreal at home. Cowboys, do we want to go to Cowboys? Cowboys are undefeated at home. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that goes. Like, whoever wins that division, that East division, good chance they're going to be the 2 seed. Vikes are probably going to be the 7 seed, unless some miracle this week they have like their best game ever and they beat Detroit. They do have an opportunity, though. And speaking of positive stuff, they have an opportunity. If they win 2 of their next 3 games, there's a good chance that they make the playoffs. They have to win at least 2, though. You win 3, they're in the playoffs. And technically could, by some imagination, win the division, but Detroit would have to lose out. But you can't do that. You just don't want to lose the division to Detroit at home. I don't get how those types of things get gift wrapped for other teams. Like, Detroit has this opportunity to come into US Bank Stadium and clinch the division in Minnesota, like in front of all of our fans. I don't want that to happen. I hope the fans have much better voices than I do right now. It's been crazy with high school sports and all the other stuff happening at the big boy job and the radio job and whatnot. So I hope fans are full throttle, full throat, ready to rock that place, because the Vikes need to win. If you don't win this game, chances are you're not making the playoffs, because you got to win 2 of 3. Maybe that last game doesn't matter in Detroit. But you want to win this one on your home floor, your home stadium, your home turf. You want to win this one. I'm surprised Detroit's only 3-point favorites, because they've been kind of shit in the bed lately too. So I'm not sure. Honestly, handicapping this game would be the toughest fucking thing possible. I like to gamble. Everyone knows I like to gamble. It's just kind of odd to me that you can't, like the Vikings team, you can't bet on them. You can't bet on them. You can't bet against them. It's impossible. You can't predict what's going to happen. Is slick Nick Mullins going to turn the ball over twice in the red zone again? One of them, I still can't get over that interception. I just can't get over that. And he's like, no, it was throwing forward. Yeah, it was throwing forward right into the guy's belly. Come on, slick Nick. I'm kind of with a lot of people, too. I don't understand why we haven't seen Jaren Hall. I think that's because they wanted the safe play. Well, I want to see Jaren Hall when the season is on the line. When Jaren Hall first got his start, and it turned into the Josh Dobbs experiment, 5 minutes after he came over, that seems like decades ago too. What in the world? This time of year, everything just seems so long ago. It was literally like 4 weeks ago when that happened. And I I can't get over how just odd this season's been. Last year was odd but positive. This year's odd but a lot of negativity. What isn't negative, what's a lot of positive, is Danielle Hunter. Leading the league in sacks, or he's tied for the lead, or just close to the lead, whatever it is. That's a prediction that I actually got right. I said if he does the 1-year deal, I think he thrives in this defense, and he has been. It's just that defense, man, it was so good, and then you give up 21 points in the last quarter when you have a lead. I don't know, man. I'm with some other people with this KOC stuff, too. It's just, I think he's a good coach. He's just not privy to the knowledge that you're needed to execute X's and O's. You have the little man doing the tush push. Why would you, like, that just seems like the dumbest thing. And not allowing Nick Mullins to change the cadence, like that doesn't seem like it should be a thing. Your quarterback shouldn't come out and say, I wish I was allowed to change the cadence. You should be allowed to change the cadence. Or Bradbury should, or whoever on the offensive line that's the leader should be able to change the cadence, should be able to do that. And it didn't work. It didn't work the first time. Why are you doing it again? Ty Chandler, another positive shout out for him. Unbelievable, man. Like, I've been touting him for a long time just because the team has been touting him. They're saying, you got to watch this guy. You got to watch this guy. He's super electric. Coming out of North Carolina, he's going to turn a lot of heads, blah, 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 blah. Well, now he finally got the chance, and he turns heads. I want to see KNSI Nwangwu get a little bit of action, too. Move him around the formation. I think he got 1 touch, maybe 2. But, so, here we go. Let's go with prediction time. I'm going with a positive prediction. Purple positivity prediction. I'm actually predicting the Vikings win. And here's why. I think it's finally in a spot where nobody believes in them. Nobody believes that they can do this. And that's when this KOC team, where this offense, where this defense, where they can kind of thrive in it. Brian Flores, he's still trying to print his own money for the offseason. He wants to get that head coach job. I'm telling you right now, he's earned it so far. He's got to wipe away what happened that fourth quarter. That seems like a year and a half ago, but it was just last week, 1 week ago. But I predict the Vikings get a 24-21 overtime win over the Detroit Lions. That's a 45-point deal. That means it'd take the over, because I think it's 40.5 or 41.5, seeing that. And that means I'm going with the Vikes. Not only to cover the spread, but to win outright. 24-21, you heard it here first. Make sure you get yourselves after Christmas. You before Christmas, after Christmas, during Christmas, you get some 7th Avenue pizza. That shit is the bomb. I love the meat sauce pizza. It's pretty good. Meatball pepperoni. That one's okay, but I love the special. That green olives on there, that's delicious. Very, very delicious. And then the breakfast pizza. I just had one the other day. About as good a breakfast pizza as you're going to find that's not from like a uppity place that you pay, $20 for. Casey's breakfast pizza is good. I don't consider that pizza. 7th Avenue pizza, that's pizza. That's people that are awesome. Purple positivity pizza, 7th Avenue, great. Just great. So I think it happens for the Vikes. They get an opportunity, and then they have Green Bay at home, and we'll talk about that one next week. But until then, Skol, bitches.